Howdy home skillets. Guess what? I'm in the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, just a random, all of a sudden, let's go to the Magic Kingdom. Why? Well, I kind of want to see what it's like during spring break. So, so far so good. I had lunch over at the Contemporary. I got a stack burger, so that was really good. I highly recommend it if you're hungry. I made a reservation inside the restaurant and then asked if I could sit at the bar. So this way here, it's twofold. You can park at the Contemporary and walk over when you're done. Plus you get a great steak burger. So I looked at the lines. We'll go over that in a little bit. It looks pretty crazy in there. All right, this is gonna be fun. All right, it's about 5 minutes to 1 and we made it inside. It doesn't really actually look all that horrible. And the ride times currently, well, they're not horrible. Well, some of them are. So like Space Mountain, 65 minutes, 85 minutes for Tron, 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 30 minutes. I see kind of normal times. It's nothing crazy for Disney World. I mean, I think there are definitely worse times to come. 50 minutes for Haunted Mansion, 85 for Tiana. So yeah, they're elevated, but it's not horrible. I was expecting worse. Everybody must be on rides because it's pretty empty up here. And as you can see from the map, and from the crowds, it's really actually not all that bad. Now let's turn around the corner here and I want to get some cool pictures and photos and stuff like that of the Castle and Main Street. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, there's a crowd down there. I wonder what time the shows are today. We'll have to find out. All right, let's do this. Oh man, I could have got a ride. Dang it. What the heck? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh man. Very nice. I missed it again. Maybe I can ride on later. People are getting crazy. All right, the stroll down Main Street actually wasn't all that bad. It's a little bit crowded, but I don't think anything abnormal for such a beautiful day. I mean, look at it. The temperature's about 75 degrees, so you can't beat it. The only thing is there's not a cloud in the sky, so guess who's gonna burn? Fair people. Holy moly. It's beautiful out though. You're not sweating, you're not anything. I'm shooting some shots with this massive lens that weighs 9,000 pounds. What a difference when it's not on my bag, but on my, or I should say not on my shoulder, but it's craziness. All right, I need to take some pictures. All right, so we did get a ride. I didn't think it'd be possible. Oh, nice. All right, it's a one-way ride back to Town Square, but it's well worth it.
This is what I love about the picture.
This is actually the best seat in the house to watch this stuff. You're out of the way. Yeah, you're in shade, right. The breeze blows through here. This is nice. All right, I didn't know that. This is good. Oh yeah, we're moving, we're motivating. Got a little shake. We're pretty fast too. We'll race you guys. I don't think they've got us. Oh, we definitely got them beat too. I got the whole car to myself. Oh, got kids going crazy. Show's over. Still perfect weather. This is really nice though. You're in the shade, the breeze is blowing, nothing to bother you. This is awesome. Oh, there's the castle. Prove I'm here. Rolling by it. All right. Woo. It's kind of weird how like everybody looks at you like, what's that guy doing on there? How do you get on that? We're still rolling. Time to whip it out. We got horns, we got people, it's awesome. Sounds good. I'm in no rush. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. It does seem kind of crowded, but really it doesn't feel that bad. Oh, nice. Hopefully you guys can hear this, but we got some music going on. It's pretty good. People getting away. I'm caged in here though, which is kind of cool. It's the only way to go. From now on, I'm just going to catch a ride all the way up. Very cool. Spring break 2025. Thank you for the ride. Now the long walk back. Dang it. No. Appreciate it. Very cool. All right. We're back where we started from, but it was worth it because we took that all the way through Main Street, which is kind of cool. People don't realize anybody can ride it. You just got to ask. Or if you see them sitting there, they're waiting for people to jump in. So I jumped in before the show ended, and it was a perfect place to watch because you could see and you're sitting above everybody and the breeze is coming and you're in the shade. So I highly recommend it. Try it out. Come on and ramble along. Hey! Shuffling down, rambling. Man, nothing like Main Street, right? It's the best, especially when they got these guys out here singing, dancing. More entertainment for days. Wow. That is awesome. I'm filming. There's that. Moving along off of Main Street in the center of the castle, it's actually not that bad. The one thing I will say is when you come during spring break or holidays, there's always entertainment everywhere. Sometimes in the slower season, they don't have as much, but they do today. And ride times, let's take a look again at what the ride times are looking like. So basically it is 1:37. I've been here about 40 minutes and not much has really changed. A little bit lower. Let's see if we can record some of this while I'm filming this. You can't see it on there, but I'm gonna screen record it and we'll have it. So yeah, so 75 minutes for Space Mountain, 75 minutes, 85 minutes for Tron, which really isn't horrible. And then 25 minutes for Tomorrowland Speedway, 30 minutes looks like for Dumbo. And you know, we move along, 45 minutes for the Haunted Mansion, which I may ride, 60 minutes for Tiana's. It's a 50-minute wait to get on the train to the backside. I'm not even sure why, but it is what it is. All right, so I think I'm gonna head on over, check out Frontierland and see what's changed and what walls are up and see if I can get any photos over there. But for the most part, actually, it's really not that bad. The parade, the guy told me, is at 3, my driver. I had a driver. I told him he's like Disney Uber. He was just taking me around. It was awesome. So, all right, ooh, good pictures. I'm stopping right here. All right, so the line for Tiana's is insane. It comes way out. It's at 75 minutes. Here we go. 75-minute line comes way out here, goes all the way around down there. It's pretty warm, so it feels really good to get wet, but not for 75-minute line, I don't think. So we're skipping it. But there are these really nice people like spraying sunblock and vaping in the line, which is kind of cool, right? I mean, everybody does that, don't they? It's so weird. People are crazy. So this is Frontierland, and without Big Thunder Mountain, it creates kind of a bottleneck right here of people that all they can do is go on Tiana's. So there's that. All right, where are we headed next? Let's go check out what it's like over by Adventureland. So we can make a pit stop. I want to see some people come down. It's kind of craziness, right? Wonder if it still breaks down like it used to when it first opened. It was breaking down all the time. I don't know if it still does, but you can see them back there. They're screaming, "Oh, Nelly." but I don't see anybody getting really wet. Let's go to the other side and check it out. There's a good view of the castle in the background too. Let's see. I saw people coming down with rain ponchos on. That doesn't count. You didn't really ride the ride if you put a rain poncho on. That's just my opinion. But, all right, so a little bit wet, this boat. Not soaking, but a little bit wet. Hair still intact. Yeah, there's that. Let's see about this next group. They don't look too bad. I don't see anybody going crazy. My camera bag can't take it on there, so we're not riding. That's my excuse for the day. All right, let's go check out, see what the line is over at Pirates of the Caribbean. Is it Caribbean or Caribbean? Because it's Pirates of the Caribbean, and then kind of when you go to the Caribbean, it's Caribbean. It's not Pirates of the Caribbean, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. So, there's that. I'm always thinking about things like this. Tomato, Caribbean, Pirates of something. All right, we're out. So who remembers when this area by Pirates used to be run by McDonald's and you could get really good French fries here. They were always hot, they were always fresh, but nope, not anymore. All right, they're building a bar over here, a Pirates themed bar, which is very cool. I'm excited about that. They're also gonna have Pirates of the Caribbean on, I did it again, Caribbean, on the Disney Destiny, which we are going on shortly after the inaugural sailing, which will be really cool. All right, let's see what the line is. 35 minutes, that's not bad. Is that real? I could do 35 minutes. And it's in the shade. Holy moly. It says 35 minutes, but it's way out here just for this crazy line. See, 35 minutes, I'm not crazy, but I definitely am not crazy enough to get in this line, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, we'll wait till it gets down to 10 minutes, which might be at about 10 o'clock tonight. But, yeah. All right, let's keep walking. We're gonna now head over back towards Main Street again, see if I can get inside some place to get a water because it is pretty dang hot. Holy moly. There's one thing that I know how to do at Disney World, it's find shade and a nice place to sit, people watch. So join me for more tips. Check this out. I hide behind the water cart. We have the magic carpets. People buying bubbles and water, mostly just water. And there's a nice breeze. I don't know if you can hear it, but the breeze is just really, really good right now. I'm loving life. Woo, recharge. And I've got my water. I switched camera lenses. Now I got the shorty on. The big one's back in the bag. We're ready to go. All right. And basically, I will always draw a crowd. All of a sudden, everybody's here in the shade. Oh, you can sit back there? Yes, you can. All right, so getting ready to move. We're gonna head towards Tomorrowland. See what it's like over there on spring break 2025. Oh, by the way, like and subscribe. And today is March 20th, Jaxie Poo's birthday, but also middle of spring break in Florida for most kids. So there's that. All right, off to Tomorrowland. Here we go. All right, we're on the move again. That was a much needed break. Holy moly, that was good. Sit in the shade on the rocks, which kind of hurts the rear end, but it works. And it looks like it's getting busier, or maybe we're just in kind of like a bottleneck area. I don't know, but on our way to Tomorrowland, let's see what happens. Oh, you can walk right on the Swiss Family Robinson right now. Woo! That thing's been here forever. All right, off to Tomorrowland. Okay, we're halfway there. It's still jacked up, pretty busy. Oh, they got another show coming on. I should go up there and try to get some photos. Oh, I switched camera lenses. Dang it. Oh well, we missed that one. Maybe I'll just get in with the regular one then, because I've seen the show about 1,000,000 times. Elsa, Anna, the gang, Mickey, Minnie. They must be dying in there. I hope they're liquid cooled because that is so hot. Good golly. All right. Tomorrowland. It's pretty jacked up too. But at least there's shade side. So as you're walking in, stay to the right now. It's about 20 after 2. It's pretty jacked up, but it's not horrible. Come in the shade, we got a nice breeze. People are parking their strollers wherever. Looks like They took the rocket on out of here. What the hell? I didn't even know that. Where's the rockets? They're gone. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that. This is absolute craziness. So let's see, the standby entrance for Buzz Lightyear. It doesn't even say, but it looks kind of long. I guess I could look at the app and figure out what the heck is going on right now. People Mover's rolling. That's always a good ride. You're in the shade, you're sitting down. Right now though, it feels like it's getting hotter and hotter. I looked at the temperature on my watch. It is 82 and not a cloud in the sky, which means it has a feel like temperature of about 350. Sweat's creeping in. There's that. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, so the lines aren't horrible for the little stuff, like the People Mover and Carousel of Progress and Buzz Lightyear, but it is pretty long for 80 minutes for Tron and 60 minutes for Space Mountain, which is kind of a long time. So there's that. But the good thing about Space Mountain is you're actually in the shade, air conditioning, coolness usually when you're hanging out. Let's go around the corner though and see where the line starts, because that makes a huge difference. Let me stop my screen recorder. All right. Whew, there's a nice breeze. I know my back is going to be burnt. Oh look, people dressed up like Little Mermaid, Belle. Huh. All right, coming around the corner. Let's see what we got. Cause, see, that doesn't actually look too bad to me. I know it says it's 60 minutes, but the line really isn't outside. Hold on, we're gonna get closer. Yeah, so it's really not that bad. I mean, right now it's building up really quick because that show just let out at Main Street, but that's not a bad place to hang, in my opinion. All right, not too shabby. Holy free holy Batman. I walked by as Laugh Factory let out from Monsters Inc. Oh my goodness. Thought I was gonna get run over. It was like a stampede. All right, I'm gonna head over to Main Street. I wanna kinda try to see about getting a decent seat for the parade so I can play with the camera some more. Again, this is a trip about learning. I'm learning so much, and there's a lot of moving parts here at Disney, which makes it a great place to take photos and make adjustments to your camera so your colors show up good and all that fun stuff. Ooh, it's nice in the shade. Is this place ever open? I used to have food here, and now I think it's just special events and stuff. But believe it or not, it's nice and chill in here, and they have a good breeze. Oh, Main Street looks jacked up. This will be interesting. All right, here we go, heading in. All right, so here's the dilemma. It's 2:30, and the sun is blazing out. Not a cloud in the sky. It's a good spot for the parade. The castle right behind us, but I may just die. We'll find out. We're gonna try it, see what happens. We got the garbage can as shade. You can hide behind it right there. All right, we're gonna hang out for a little bit, take some photos. Oh, Mickey's Philharmonic coming down.
Magic Kingdom proudly presents the Main Street Philharmonic.
The Main Street Philharmonic. Wow. Place is getting jacked up, as you can see. Gets crazy. Again, spring break 2025. This is March 20th. Like and subscribe. Here comes the band. Woohoo! Oh yeah, here they come. I'm filming and shooting at the same time. Heck yes. See my feet? Someone tried to sit on them. It was very odd. It's kind of crazy. But whatever. All right, it's about 5 minutes to 3. Picking up the pace here. It's getting a little bit crazier and crazier. So I'm going to give everybody else another pro tip because I see it. So, biggest thing I can say is you'll spend $120 on a ticket to Disney World and then $10 on your shoes. I see so many people miserable because they don't have the right shoes. It costs a lot of money to come to Disney World. Spend a lot of money on comfortable shoes or else you're going to hate life. I'm just saying, I see people, especially little kids, with these $15 Walmart shoes coming to Disney World, and that can't be fun. So spend some money on the shoes and then the tickets, and you can go all day. Yeehaw. That's my opinion. It's a hot take. Pro tip. Holy moly. About ready to start. It's a little after 3, but it's still got to make its entire way here, so there's that. It is blazing out. It's all craziness. Whew. Here we go. Well, it's about 1:15. I got the big lens out. The parade's about to start. So there's that. Place is jacked up now. I guess I'm here for the duration. I got a good spot, which is good. Nothing's in the way. Castle's in the background. It's just going to be epic. There we go. 20 after. They're here. Oh, and so's my camera. Oh. Woo. Place is jacked up though. But more than anything, I'm taking some photos. So the parade, get here early if you want a good spot, especially with little kids. That's all I got for you. I'll start it up again in a minute. Holy cow, this parade is cranking along. Good golly. There's Ariel. Woo! I'm still shooting like a madman. There's that. Okay. Woo! This is the aftermath of the parade. Again, this is a spring break crowd. There's people everywhere. So that was really fun, just to get photos. I'm glad the lady that was next to me, she came and sat down and then opened up her umbrella, so I had to stand up, but then she closed it, which is good because there's kids and people everywhere. So if you have an umbrella, keep it closed during the parade anyway. But place is jacked up. All right, onward and upward. I think we're gonna head to another park or maybe to the Polynesian to check out the tower again. At any rate, it's time to move. I need some water. Let's find some water and head towards the exit. Holy heatness. The best thing to do after the parade is you can walk through the stores all the way to the exit, and it's air conditioned. So that's what I'm doing, walking through the stores. Oh, hats. I need a new hat. That is not it. Dang it. My head is so sweaty. I need to get over. And more. Oh, water. I see water. Mobile checkout water. Yes. Game. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people in here. Holy moly. All right. I'm going to get some water and then find the exit. All right. I know you can't see it on here, but the lines. It is literally 3:30 in the afternoon. And while it looks like people are leaving, the lines are actually staying strong at about 80 minutes for Tron, 55 for Space Mountain. We're looking at 75 minutes for Snow White's minecart thingamabobber, 60 minutes for Peter Pan, 45 minutes. A lot of people are leaving, so it might chill out, but I don't know. 45 minutes for the Haunted Mansion. Thunder Mountain, oh yeah, it's closed. Tiana's is a whopping 95 minutes now. Woo! That is just craziness. All right, heading towards the exit. I think I'm gonna head over maybe to the Polynesian. I need to get out of the sun for a little bit, maybe get some sunblock over there because I am frying. There's not a cloud in the sky.